the moves, Wayne. He has got the moves, that boy.
I was waiting for Graham Filby, his partner, to have a go as well, but I think he might have ruined it somehow. Look, he's a showman. He wants to get up there, he wants to entertain. But as we've seen at the World Championships, when he's beaten some good players, Steve Beaton being one of them, that he can play. And when he plays well, he can deal with the best of them. It's a shame that he doesn't live in England, and he'd be playing the tour a lot more. But picking up sticks and moving from his native South Africa to Europe would be a massive upheaval for him.
Not the easiest of first-round matches for them, though, against Finland.
No, it's really not. And Viljanen and Kantele, they're tried and tested. They're a good partnership, and they're two good individual players that have had some good results over the years as well. But for me, Graham Filby last year was the find. He was the one that we hadn't seen before. He kept his cool, and he was brilliant. And if he plays like that this year, with, I think, an improved Devon Petersen, who knows?
Let's join Rod Harrington and Rod Studd.
Thanks, Dave. Thanks, Wayne. Yeah, Devon Petersen, a man who's impossible to watch without smiling, with Filby, and then Viljanen and Kantele. Yeah, Petersen and Filby last year, one of the surprise packages. They got to the quarter-final, lost to England. Petersen unlucky to lose 4-3 to Phil Taylor. Filby then lost to Lewis, but in the first round against Germany, they averaged 97.5 in their beating the home nation. So no question they can play this format well, Rod, and they'd expect to beat the Finns and make some progress towards a tie against the Netherlands.
Yes, well, I have them the favourites by a long shot here. As Wayne alluded to, this man Devon Petersen's been playing some good darts over the last couple of years. The dancing Devon Petersen. I thought for a minute we weren't going to see that little moves, but he didn't let us down. They are a big side as well. I mean, these two could be linebackers for Chicago Bears. I mean, they are big, chunky guys.
Filby, he's just turned 45. Devon Petersen just turned 29, incidentally. His birthday was 8 days ago. Filby from Cape Town, known as the Detonator. And yeah, he's a big man, isn't he?
A big unit, as they say.
Yeah. This is Marko Kantele, now sporting a beard. Pretty much a regular in this event. Last year the Finns, they were represented by Komula and Haavisto in losing in the first round, so change in the Finnish team.
59.
Haavisto, another player, has disappeared off the radar a bit, Rod, hasn't he? What we've seen at the World Cup and in other tournaments looked very promising, and hasn't really gone on with it.
We see it so often. They come onto the tour and they start to play a little bit of the darts, and it's so tough for them.
30 seconds.
And expensive as well. Finland now got to go for the 19s. Now back up to the treble 18. He's not going to get a dart, of course, eh? So Devon Petersen comes back for 60.
91.
Just needs to tidy this up. Doesn't want to let his opponents come back to the board. He's going to.
He is going to, yeah.
42.
Chance for Viljanen, who's a regular winner on the Scandinavian circuit. Won a tournament last year, he's won a couple of tournaments in Denmark this year. Seen him at the Worlds as well, losing in the prelim to Sasha Stein, but not a mug, and a leg against the darts. And with Kantele as well, who's also played in the PDC Worlds. Well, they're giving the South African pair something to think about.
Well, if you want some darts to wake you up, losing the first leg with the throw, and then your opponents kick off with a maximum, that kind of brings you back to down to earth a little bit. And Wayne was saying about Devon Petersen, it would enhance his career and his darts if he could play, you know, a lot more in England, but he's got a business back home. He's a financial director. He advises people on where to put their money, and so he can't leave that. So he's caught between a rock and a hard place, to be quite honest.
A few years ago, before he developed some problems with his tendon in his arm, didn't he? A few years before, He spent a bit of time knocking around in West Yorkshire with his mate Joe Cullen, didn't he? Relocated there briefly as well. Work on here, the South African pair, because this leg in the palm of the hand of the Finnish duo. Kantele has, well, rather open the door back.
Yeah, Filby needs to find a 140. Ton may help out, well, that's not going to. So Finland
45. Finland, Uruguay 118.
Starts from 118 to take a 2-0 lead. Now the 18 on the double top.
98.
Well, Finland are going to come back to the board. And time for South Africa to start throwing some darts. It's been very scrappy in the first two legs. And over this short format, you know, to go 2-0 down, you are in trouble.
20.
Double 10 to make the trouble worse. 2-0.
In the second leg.
Well, is another seed going to be sent packing here tonight? We saw Hungary defeat Sweden, the 15th seed. Hong Kong defeat Wales, the 7th seed. New Zealand defeat Canada, the 11th seed. 14th seed, South Africa, in peril.
Second round formats change considerably. Instead of the pairs, it's two singles, best of 7. And if it's a draw, they will then play the pairs match of best of 7. So it kind of does lean towards the top seeds, the top players in the world.
60.
The winners play the Netherlands, who we saw get through 5-2 against the States. That's more like it, Devon. Yeah, the Dutch averaged 91 in that victory. A shade under what the Scots averaged, nearly 93, Wright and Anderson. And their 5-1 win. Treble 20 then for Graham Filby. 16, well done.
28.
Well, that's not good from Filby, and at the moment he really hasn't got into any rhythm. Finland a long way off, and so they're not going to punish the bad
81.
Filby. So now Devon Petersen looking at the treble 17 for double 12. Double 12 it is. Get a 180 in that leg and followed it up with the clean check out, 2 darts on the 75. So that was against, no, it was with the throw. So there's still some work to be done. However, that would have put Devon Petersen in the right frame of mind.
Kantele played in the original World Cup, the first one in 2010, and Finland lost in the first round to Belgium. 6-2. That's how times have changed. The Belgian duo were Patrick Bullen and Rocco Mays, now represented by the Hybrex brothers, who play Spain tomorrow in the last 16.
Yes, and since the Hybrex brothers have started to put darts on the map in Belgium, there's a lot of youngsters coming through. 5 Belgian youngsters qualified for the Euro event in Venray last week. So very healthy at the moment.
44.
Things not looking too healthy for South Africa. They trailed 2-1 with a breaker throw.
100.
Last first round game. Unlucky.
Well, Graham Filby, he's got to start finding the treble, as with the first dart. And you're going to hit 180, he's hit it against the throw. It's a little bit better. He needs to start backing up Devon Petersen. What happens, Rodders, you know, if one of the players is not playing too hard, it puts the extra pressure on the captain or the leading player to score better, to make sure he doesn't miss doubles, because you can't afford them coming back to the board.
Yeah. Filby hasn't played as well as he did last year so far anyway. Had a crack again at a tour card at Q Schools. Didn't go as he would have wanted. That's a loose dart there from Kantele. So, chance here then for Filby to level the match. They lost the first 2 legs. They're double 18 away from levelling at 2 each. Well, that's 2 dart checkouts in consecutive legs which have levelled it up. Clean finishing, Rod.
Very clean, and that should give Graham Filby a good bit of confidence. And certainly then things are starting to look up for South Africa. It's so easy to let it slip as well. You know, you're 2-0 down, you start to panic a little bit, and anything can happen.
Well, they've done well, haven't they, the South Africans, because, yeah, as you said, Rod, 2-0 down, things were looking very iffy. They weren't throwing well.
95.
Petersen's maximum helped raise their spirits and give them a bit of impetus. 2-dart finish from Petersen, then a 2-dart checkout also from Filby, and it's all level. And they've got the darts back. They've got the throw back.
100.
We've seen a few seeds go out this evening through not getting out of the gate quick enough. As I said, over this short format, just the 9 is extremely short for all the players. There's room for half a dozen darts alongside the first 2. And Viljanen for Finland sets it up absolutely perfect. And Filby now, he's got to put the pressure on, which he has done. This is a good backup from Filby.
Very good. Top class. Will it be to any avail? What he has done has made Kantele think about it. Only a shot at the ball, probably. Ball for the lead, to regain the lead. That's unlucky. But full credit to Filby, he's given his partner the chance.
Incredible miss there from Devon Petersen. Has now opened up Finland to break the throw and break the throw. They do. All the hard work from South Africa to get back from 2 legs to 0 down, thrown away with 3 missed darts and a double from Devon Petersen. And now we're back where we started. Got to break the throw. Hard work to be done.
As I mentioned, we saw Kim Viljanen briefly at the World Championship when he got knocked out in the prelim game, but he has won 3 tournaments on the Scandinavian circuit, and you can see why, Rod, can't you?
95.
You know, he's banging a couple of maximums. He's finishing when the question's been asked has been good. In fact, the Finnish pair have hit 3 doubles in 5 attempts. But again, he's got something, and if he was playing every week on the tour, then he'd improve just by definition, wouldn't he?
Absolutely right. I mean, it does harden you up. You know, you're playing against all the best players in the world all the time. It's going to make you better. Now, Filby
121.
was a bit wild, but 2 trebles on the visit is going to help. They've actually got the throw back. But it really is a major commitment to, you know, come on the PDC Tour. It's not cheap. Anybody who thinks it's easy and cheap, I'm afraid you're wrong. If it was easy, Rodders, there's a few of us, me and Wayne, would still be playing.
They'd all be doing it, wouldn't they? You and I know it's not that, Rod. He needs to find the treble to leave a finish, albeit a long-range one. He has to, so half a dozen from here for South Africa to get it back on throw again. Oh, well, he hasn't left a finish. He has, sorry, yes. 6-1.
What a time to hit a bad score, Rodders.
Yeah.
I mean, he hasn't punished him as much as what he could have done. The first dart perfect in the treble 20. So now Devon got to leave a finish. I like the 25, but he's left the 24. Yeah, that's perfect, absolutely perfect. However, a treble 20. He's not going to do that. Kantele is not going to go out. So an important 3 darts coming up for Graham Filby. Devon Petersen missed 3 at 16 to previous leg. Not for Filby.
Yeah, terrific finish. First dart, nerve settler for Graham Filby. His partner Petersen. Bit of a lurch there from Devon. He's so desperate to do well for South Africa, Devon, isn't he? And so proud to play for South Africa. And very difficult to rein yourself in, Rod, isn't it? Sometimes you're so desperate to do well, it can become of detriment to you.
Well, that's exactly right. You tighten up. You hold on to the dart a little bit too much, and well, Graham Filby may have done it in the early part of this game, but certainly it's now Filby is the one that's taken the lead for the South Africans. And perhaps that was spurred Devon Petersen on to follow up. Need to get some consistency in their side.
They have not been in front at all in this darts match. They trail 2-0 and they trail 3-2, the South Africans. But now with plenty of chance to take the lead at a crucial time. To go 1 up with 2 to play.
41.
Well, he possibly hasn't even given Devon a dart at the bullseye. The 1-2-1 may have given him a dart at the bullseye. But Kantele, trouble. That spells trouble for South Africa again.
105.
He's done that to leave a 2-dart check out, the 96, so another one of those. So he can only set it up. He's got to hope Viljanen's not going to take this out, and this would be a massive blow for South Africa.
No, couldn't find the trouble with either of his first 2 darts. So, as in the last leg, Petersen doing the setup. Can Filby apply the finish? He nailed double 12 first dart. Last leg, tops. 10. Yes. So Graham Filby gives the South Africans the lead for the first time in the match. 1 up with 2 to play. 2 chances either to break the finish throw or hold on themselves in the 9th. And a 5-4 earlier tonight when New Zealand knocked out Canada in the last leg shootout.
100.
That's when it gets twitchy, Rod, isn't it? Last leg. All very well having the darts in the last leg, but you don't want to be going that far.
You certainly don't. Everything tightens up. And as if you're up there on your own, and so, you know, if you make the mistakes, it's only you that gets to pay. You represent your country, you're representing everybody that's watching, and your partner. And Filby has to just step back, just to recoup himself.
24.
Well, Viljanen here, he can find a treble. A red one, not a green one.
95.
Well, edge in front by 8, but hardly matters. The dart's in the hand of Marko Kantele. Yes. When the heat is at its most intense, he finds a ton.
A little bit of tension. Filby's arm, he's gone low. Devon Petersen's had a lot of darts that have gone low at that treble 20. His throw does tend to make him do that. He's got a very short back lift.
137.
We could be going all the way. You see with Devon, the back lift is very short, and so he has to push the dart to get the height. Finland going to get 2 darts at a double to go to a decider, runners.
16. Oh, word. Double 8.
32.
The miss on double 8 was
You require 82.
5 millimetres. The one on double 16 was a long way away. So Filby to finish. 17 for tops. To go through.
62. Finland, you require 16.
1 dart wasted for South Africa. Will they get another chance? No, they won't. We're going to a decider. And will that 1 dart at the double affect the South Africans, or can Devon really get them off to a good start? That's good darts. That's exceptional darts under this pressure.
Now 1 dart. Tops missed by Graham Filby for the match. But a big advantage at the start of the decider for Filby and Petersen off the back of the ton 40 from Devon. 100 ahead plus these to all intents and purposes. That's more than adequate.
Well, I was just about to say, don't miss the big 20. Just a bare 60 keeps you well in front. It's certainly the ton. Surely South Africa are not going to give this lead up. Certainly now.
60.
We're going to get possibly 12 darts from 2-6-1 to finally wrap this game up. 1 dart at double top has been missed by Graham Filby to win 5-3.
Very professional leg for the South Africans. Ton 40, ton.
100. South Africa, you require 100.
A winner-takes-all leg for a place in the last 16 against the Netherlands, defending champions Michael van Gerwen and Remy van Barneveld.
45.
Well, it is possible to get home in 6 darts from 300. Not now, though. So Devon Petersen. And the
62.
South Africans are going to get 6 darts from 116. Can he wrap it up? A nice little 15 dart. It's going for 419s to leave the double top. 38 scored, 78 left. Devon, yep. The 18s.
56.
Well, he's missed 1 dart at tops to win. Graham Filby, all things being equal, he can have another 2 in his hand.
180.
120 though.
60.
For the match tops. 2 darts missed at that target for the match. And a 3rd.
40.
It just shows you how quickly the game can turn around.
20.
Last leg decider, South Africans played and scored exceptional. They got down to the nitty-gritty, and it's Shanghai for the Finnish team, and that's unlucky, just on the top wire. Needs to find the treble, has done. Double top for the match.
4 darts missed between the teams at double top for the match, and now the main man has got the big chance. Devon Petersen, 3 in the locker, double 10. And Devon does it for South Africa. They're through, 5-4 in a nail-biter.
Job done for South Africa in the end, a nail-biting way to round off what's been a terrific Friday night of the darts. The smile breaks through.